Now in this chapter we will do the same thing, trigonometrical ratios, but with respect to standard angle. Standard angles are 0, formulas will remain same, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Then we have trigonometrical ratios values, sin 0, 0, sin 30 is half, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, sin 60 is root 3 by 2, and sin 90 is 1. Then cos is, just interchange the values of sine. For cos you start with 1, cos 0 1, cos 30 root 3 by 2, cos 45 1 by root 2, and cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 90 is 0. Cos, it is given in the textbook. Yes, cos 90 is 0. So then tan is nothing but sine upon cos. Tan is sine upon cos. So 0 upon 1 is 0. 1 by 2 upon root 3 by 2 is 1 by root 3. Tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3. And tan 90 is not defined, because 1 upon 0. 1 upon 0, whenever denominator is 0, it tends to infinity. If numerator is 0, the value becomes 0. But if denominator is 0, it tends to infinity. Or you can say it is not defined. Whenever denominator is 0, the fraction is not defined. Then cosec is inverse of sine. Just take inverse of sine. So 1 upon 0 is infinity, 1 upon 2 is 2, 1 upon root 2 is root 2. Then sec is inverse of cos, cot is inverse of tan. Is it clear? So with this chart, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, these values you have to remember. So basically I will advise you, instead of remembering these 6 trigonometrical ratios, you only remember the basic sine, cos, tan. You remember the basic? Yes, you remember the basic sine, cos, tan. Once you remember the sine, cos, tan, then you can find easily cosec, sec and cot. Cosec is reciprocal or inverse of sine, sec is inverse of cos, and cot is inverse of tan. So you only remember this sine, cos, you remember this sine, cos, tan. It is there. You remember this sine, cos, tan. Yes, sine, cos, tan. So sine 0, 0, sine 30, 1 by 2, sine 45, 1 by root 2, sine 60, root 3 by 2, sine 90, 1, cos 0, 1, cos 30, 1, root 3 by 2, cos 45, 1 by root 2, cos 60, 1 by 2, cos 90, 0. Then tan will be sine upon cos, 0 upon 1, 0, 1 by 2 upon root 3 by 2 is 1 by root 3, 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2 is 1, root 3 by 2 upon 1 by 2 is root 3, and then tan 90 is infinity, because 1 upon 0 denominator is 0, so it will tend to infinity, or you can say it is not defined. So wherever it is infinity means it is not defined. Now this chart is over, so that I can start problem based on this. Yes? You write infinity, no? You write infinity. So whenever denominator is 0, you write infinity. Infinity means it is not defined. No, you have to use this value. See, previous method we have used previous method we have used whenever we were given the triangles. Are you getting? Now whenever these angles are given directly, standard angles are given directly, just substitute their values, simplify. Just substitute their values and simplify. So now let us solve the problem based on this 23rd. This table is over. The same table is given in the textbook. All of you can listen me. Okay. Now let us start 23rd A. See, in this 23rd A, in all the problem, you have to just put the value of sine 30 or cos 45. Just put the values, simplify and get the answer. So in this major of the problem, I will be giving homework, because you have to just substitute the value and simplify. Right? See, hardly 2 months are left to complete the portion. What is the intention of giving homework? That you should practice the problem. How many problems I will solve? Finally, you have to appear the board exam. Unless and until you do not practice, you will not get the confidence. Now let us start 23rd A. Find the value of exercise 23rd A. Exercise 23rd A. Find the values of first one. Now first is easy, second is easy, third is easy, fourth easy, fifth. Wait. No, let me do at least one problem. Let me do fifth one. Fifth one, sine square 30 degree. Sine square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree plus cot square 45 degree. Cot square 45 degree. Find the values. Now I am doing first fifth. 23rd A. First fifth. Sine square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree plus cot square 45 degree. So sine square 30 degree is nothing but sine 30 whole square. This is, remember, sine square 30 degree means sine 30 whole square. It is not square of the angle. It is square of the whole term, sine 30. Cos square 30 is nothing but cos 30 degree square. Cot square 45 degree is nothing cot 45 degree square. So sine 30, just put the value of sine 30 from the table. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 square. Cos 30. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. You have to see the table. Root 3 by 2 square plus cot 45. Cot 45 is 1. So 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 1. 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is 4 by 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. The answer is 2. The answer is 2. The answer is 2. Yes, table you have to remember. And easily you can remember table. You remember the table for sine. You remember the table for sine, and just for cos you take the reverse order. You take the values from the reverse, from end to first. you will get the table for cos, and then for tan you have to take the ratio of sine upon cos. So you remember the table for sine, cos and tan you can easily find. So now second find the value of yes, whichever I am leaving they are homework. Find the value of, now first, second, third. In this let me do second. So whichever I am leaving they are homework. Second is tan 45 degree upon cosec 30 degree. Cosec 30 degree plus sec 60 degree upon cos 45 degree plus minus 5 sin 90 degree upon 2 cos 0 degree. Now tan 45 degree is 1, cosec 30 degree. Cosec is reciprocal of, cosec is reciprocal of sine. So what is sin 30 degree? Sin 30 degree is half. So cosec is reciprocal of that 2. Then sec 60 degree, sec is reciprocal of cos. Cos 60 degree is half. So reciprocal of that will be 2. Cos 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. Minus 5 sin 90 degree is 1. Upon 2 cos 0 degree is 1. So 1 by 2 plus 2 divided by 1 by root 2 is same as 2 multiplied by root 2 will go out. So that is 2 root 2 minus 5 by 2. Now we can take LCM as 2. So this is 1 plus 2 root 2 into 2, 4 root 2. 4 root 2, we multiply 2, minus 5. So that is 4 root 2 minus 4 root 2. 1 minus 5 is minus 4 upon 2. So 4 I will take common, so that is root 2 minus 1 upon 2. Then I can cancel this 4 with 2. So 2 2s are 4. So that is 2 into root 2 minus 1. 2 into root 2 minus 1. This is the answer. 2 into root 2 minus 1. Yes, you can open the bracket. So in this, you have to just put the value and simplify. Now third one. Prove that. Okay. Yes, no problem. Now third one. There is no request. So how I will join? Unless and until there is request. Tell her to give the request from some other phone. No? So now let us do third one. Prove that. In prove that part we have left hand side and right hand side. We have to evaluate left hand side. We have to evaluate right hand side. If both left hand side and right hand side have same values, then it is proved. Now third one. Yes, that is what I am thinking. Let me do fifth one. Third one. Only fifth. Prove that first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Let me do fifth. If just put the value and simplify. Fifth, tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree. First, second, third, fourth. Tan 60 degree plus 1. Wait. Tan 60 degree plus 1 upon tan 60 degree minus 1 whole square is equal to 1 plus cos 30 degree upon 1 minus cos 30 degree. 1 plus cos 30 degree upon 1 minus cos 30 degree. So now you consider left hand side and right hand side, evaluate each one of them. So let me consider left hand side. Left hand side is tan 60 degree plus 1 upon tan 60 degree minus 1 whole square. Let us simplify. Tan 60 is root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 whole square. Root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 whole square. Yes. So now see how you will simplify. See, you have studied in the first chapter rationalizing the denominator. Yes or no? Root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus 1. You can evaluate each one of them separately, no problem. It is up to you. You can. Yes. Numerator it will be a plus b whole square. Denominator it will be a minus b whole square. Evaluate, no problem. Root 3 plus 1 square upon root 3 minus 1 whole square. Numerator you will use a plus b whole square. Denominator you will use a minus b whole square. Simplify and get the answer. Four plus 2 root 3. But that you simplify a little bit. No, you cancel the common term of numerator and denominator. You cancel the common term of numerator and denominator. No. So now let me use a plus b whole square. Left hand side is, let me write directly, root 3 square is 3 plus 2 root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 square is 3 minus 2 root 3 plus 1. So 3 plus 1 4. So left hand side is 4 plus 2 root 3 upon 4 minus 2 root 3. So I can take 2 common. So 2 into 2 plus root 3 upon 2 common, then 2 minus root 3. So 2 get cancelled. Bolo, yes. No. You can cancel the same term from numerator and denominator. They must be the same term. So left hand side is 2 plus root. Now how they are same? They differ in the sign, no? It is 2 plus root 3 and it is 2 minus root 3. So you cannot cancel them. Now let me do right hand side. Evaluate right hand side. Right hand side is 1 plus cos 30 degree upon 1 minus cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 upon 1 minus root 3 by 2. Just simplify that. Cross multiply. So 2 plus root 3. 2 plus root 3 upon 2 divide by 2 minus root 3 upon 2. Then this 2 get cancelled. This 2 will get cancelled. That is 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. So this is my right hand side. Right hand side is 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. Right hand side is 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. Yes. You will write LHS. So RHS is also. So now we write LHS is equal to RHS is equal to 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. So now we write LHS is equal to RHS is equal to 2 plus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. So LHS and RHS, they are equal, and therefore hence it is proved. We write hence it is proved. We write hence it is proved. So in a similar way, LHS, what you have doubt? See my dear, 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3 you cannot cancel, because they are having different terms. They where? This one. Where? This one. No, how you can? 4 plus 2 root 3 upon 4 minus 2 root 3. You cannot cancel them, because this is 4 plus 2 root 3. There it is plus, there it is minus. If they are having same sign, plus plus or minus minus, then only you can cancel. No. Now fourth one is important. Fourth one, prove that yes, not all three. I will do first one, because in this you have to just put the value of sine, cos, tan. First one, sine 2 into 30 degree. Sine 2 into 30 degree is equal to 2 tan 30 degree. 2 tan 30 degree upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree. 1 plus tan square 30 degree. You have to prove this. So now we consider left hand side. Left hand side, sine 2 into 30 degree. So sine, you have to simplify the angle first. 2 into 30 degree will be 60 degree. Now sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Yes, so my left hand side is root 3 by 2. Left hand side is root 3 by 2. Similarly, evaluate right hand side. 2 tan 30 degree upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree. That you evaluate 2 tan 30 degree upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree. So now consider right hand side, 2 tan 30 degree upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree. So right hand side, that is 2 tan 30 degree upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree. Tan square 30 degree. So that will be 2 tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3 upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree is 1 by root 3 square. See, whenever it is tan square 30 degree, it is square of tan 30. It is not square of angle. It is tan 30 square. So that is 2 into 2 upon root 3 divided by 1 plus 1 upon 3. Now we simplify. That will be 2 upon root 3 then you cross multiply 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 upon 3. Yes, so now this I can write 2 upon root 3, 2 upon root 3, then divide by 4 by 3 same as multiplied by 3 upon 4. Are you getting? Divide by 4 by 3 same as multiplied by 3 by 4. So this I will write 2 upon root 3. Then 3 I can write root 3 into root 3. 3 I can write root 3. Yes, I will cancel no. 2 2s are 4. Then 1 root 3 get cancelled. That is root 3 by 2. Yes, so right hand side is root 3 by 2. So my left hand side is root 3 by 2. My right hand side is root 3 by 2. So left hand side is equal to right hand. Yes. Left hand side is equal to right hand side is equal to root 3 by 2. Hence it is proved. So left hand side is equal to right hand side is equal to root 3 by 2. Hence it is proved. So in the same way all the problems are there. Third one is same. Tan 2 into 30 degree will be tan 60 degree. Wait. Now fifth is omitted. Fifth. Now let me do sixth one. Let me do sixth one. That is what I am thinking. Anyone I have to do. Huh? Second one. I am here only. See, can you solve this fifth one? Yes? No. See, I have omitted. Now why I have omitted? Because in the syllabus it is as simple trigonometrical, but this fifth one is related to syllabus only. So, are you able to solve or should I solve this fifth one? Tell me. Yes? Fifth one. Just pay attention, fifth one. The level is little bit high, but that does not mean it will not be there. Yes, just think. We have given the isosceles triangle. Let me do this. Let me explain this part. And then you tell me whether I should do or not. This is my 90 degree. Wait no. Wait my dear. ABC. 5 minutes are there. Then this is isosceles triangle. This side is same as this side. Find the value of this side. AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to X. BC is equal to X. Find the trigonometrical ratio sin 45, cos 45, tan 45. See here. Now there is one concept in isosceles triangle. In 7th standard you have studied. In isosceles triangle, the angles of opposite equal sides. The angles of opposite equal sides are equal. So these two are equal sides. So their corresponding angles will also be equal. Are you getting this? In isosceles triangle, these two are equal sides, so these two angles will be also equal. So these two angles will be equal. So this is 90 degree. In isosceles triangle, this is isosceles triangle, no, two sides are equal. So these two sides are equal. So the angle corresponding to these two sides are also equal. What is the angle opposite to equal sides? What is the angle opposite to BC? A. What is the angle opposite to AB? C. In 7th standard you have studied isosceles triangle. The angle opposite to BC is A. The angle opposite to AB is C. So these two angles are also equal. These two angles are also equal. Are you getting? These two angles are also equal. Yes. So now by using sum of all the three angles of triangle is 180 degree, you can find the value of theta. So what you will get? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Sum of all the angles of triangle is 180 degree. Yes or no? Angle A is theta. Angle B is 90 degree. Angle C is theta is equal to 180 degree. So theta plus theta is 2 theta. 2 theta is equal to 180 minus 90. 90. No, theta liya hai. You can take A and C, no problem. But you have to take A and C equal. I have taken just theta. Yes, you can take the angle. So theta is equal to 45 degree. So theta is equal to 45 degree. So these my angles. Now both the angles are 45 degree, 45 degree. Angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 45 degree, each one of them. Now you have to find trigonometrical ratio. But before we find trigonometrical ratio, you must have the value of hypotenuse. What is my hypotenuse? Yes. What is my hypotenuse? AC is hypotenuse. So using Pythagoras theorem, find AC. So by Pythagoras theorem, yes. Third step means I have used in the triangle ABC's isosceles. These two are equal sides. So the angle opposite to equal sides are also equal. So these two sides are equal, so these two angles are equal. So let them assume theta, theta. So sum of all the angles of triangle is 180 degree. Using that concept, we get the value of theta as 45 degree. So these two angles are 45. Wait, we have time. By Pythagoras theorem, you will get AB square plus, let me complete. BC square is AC square. So AB square is x square plus x square is equal to AC square. So x square is 2x square is equal to AC square. So you will get root 2x. We take square root. So root 2, then square root of x square is x. So root 2 into x is AC. My AC is root 2x. My AC is root 2x. Root 2 into x. The angle A is 45. Angle A is 45. Angle C is 45. Now we find sine 45. Wait. Sine 45. You can take 45 as any reference angle. You can take 45 as this angle or this angle. What is sine 45? Opposite upon hypotenuse. BC upon AC. BC upon AC. What is BC? BC is x. AC is root 2x. X get cancelled. X get cancelled. And that is 1 upon root 2. So sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. एक मिनट कितना हो गया? It is only 1 minute ahead, no? Find cos 45. No, wait. Cos 45 adjacent upon hypotenuse. So AB upon AC. AB upon AC. AB is x upon AC root 2x. X get cancelled 1 upon root 2. And third is tan 45. Tan 45. What is tan 45? Opposite upon adjacent BC upon AB. BC is x upon x, and that is 1. So tan 45 is 1. So in this way we solve fifth one. No, x upon x get cancelled. 1. Yes. Yes, bye. Yes. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you. Bye.